Bonjour les élèves, j'espère que vous allez bien. Aujourd'hui, on va apprendre les adjectifs démonstratifs. Et le titre de notre leçon est « Ces jours ». Did you follow what I have said in French? Today, we are going to learn les adjectifs démonstratifs. Today, we are going to learn demonstrative adjectives. Demonstrative adjectives are used to indicate a specific noun or nouns. So, like I want to say, this person, this book, those birds. So, this, that, those, these are all demonstrative adjectives. So, how do you say that in French? Because in French, when we were doing pronoun relative or pronoun possessive, we remember in French we always take into consideration the number and the gender of the nouns that they qualify. So, in French, they must agree with the noun or nouns in number and sometimes with gender. So, let us see what are the demonstrative adjectives or les adjectifs démonstratifs. So, if you want to say this or that, we have words which are masculine or feminine or masculine and feminine plural. But here there is another catch. Like we have seen, those words, those nouns which start with A, E, I, O, U means the vowels, at times there is a different adjective for those particular nouns. Here in this case, when you say ce livre means this book or that book, ce livre, but if something starts with A, E, I, O, U in masculine noun, then it becomes C-E-T, C-E-T, set, like cet arbre. Arbre is tree. And for feminine, it remains set, C-E-T-T-E, C-E-T-T-E, set. So, ce, set, set, these are the singular form of demonstrative adjectives. And in plural, it is much easier. In every case, it is say, C-O-S, say. So, now we are going to see how we can use it. This boy can be ce garçon, that book can be ce livre, because livre is masculine and garçon is also masculine as a word, as a noun. But when an arbre means a tree, when you want to say this tree, then you have to say cet arbre. So, you are adding a T to make it more pronounceable, cet arbre. Like homme means man, cet homme means that man or this man, cet arbre and cet homme. Cette fille, so fille is a feminine word, so it is easy, cette fille, C-E-T-T-E, cette fille. Cette voiture means this car or that car, cette voiture. Now, when we come to plural, ces montagnes, montagne is mountains, ces montagnes. Ces femmes means these women. So, these mountains or these women. You have to remember there is no set in plural. So, the thing that is barred, C-E-T-T-E-S, does not exist in French. Remember this, because in most of the cases we have learned that in female adjectives we just add an S, but that is not the case for the adjective demonstrative. It is always CES. L'adjectif démonstratif est un déterminant du nom qui exprime l'idée de montrer. So, l'adjectif démonstratif est un déterminant du nom qui exprime l'idée de montrer. So, it kind of determines and shows something that we are referring to. Les adjectifs démonstratifs commencent toujours par la lettre C because CES is these and SES or SES is, it can be his or her also, but that starts with an S. So, adjectif démonstratif commence toujours par la lettre C and never S. J'aime ce petit village de montagne. I love this small village, mountain village. This village which is situated in the mountain. J'aime ce petit village de montagne. J'ai acheté cette voiture d'occasion. Okay? One more new word. J'ai acheté cette voiture d'occasion. D'occasion means second hand. I have bought this second hand car. So, here you see, I will just talk about the tense also. J'ai acheté cette voiture d'occasion means I have bought or I bought this second hand car. So, j'ai acheté means j'ai acheté is the passé composé of acheter. So, you have to also remember le nom qui suit, the noun that follows, CETTE, set, is always féminin singulier, is toujours féminin singulier. That means cette fille, cette fenêtre, cette clim, cette télé. So, it has to be CETTE. Remember, CETTE is always for feminine singular number. So, for CET, you have to again remember if a noun that is starting with a vowel A, E, I, O, U, then it becomes CET, set. Like in this case, je ne sais pas cet outil. Outil is tool. Je ne sais pas cet outil. Je ne connais pas cet homme. I don't know this man. Je ne connais pas cet homme. So, remember, ce, cet, both are for masculine singular number, and in feminine, set has a different spelling, that is CETTE, set. Le nom qui suit set est toujours masculin singulier et commence soit par une voyelle ou soit par un H muet. So, this is something which I have to mention, like homme, H-O-M-M-O, homme. It is not starting with a vowel, but here H is mute. So, if you have H mute, then it also works as a vowel. Cet homme, cet habitat. Habitat means habitat. So, cet homme, cet habitat are the examples. So, le nom qui suit, le nom means the noun, which follows cet est toujours masculin singulier et commence soit, soit means or either, soit par une voyelle, soit par un H muet or with mute H. Now, we are going to do a few exercises with this concept of adjectif démonstratif. Ne touchez pas à tirer plante. Plante is plant, a small plant. So, ne touchez pas, plant is une plant is feminine. So, ne touchez pas cette plante, C-E, deux fois T-E, cette plante. This is feminine singular number. The next example, admirez avec moi joli tableau. Un tableau. A tableau means a painting. Joli tableau means beautiful painting. Admirer means to admire. J'admire, tu admires, il admire, elle admire, nous admirons, vous admirez, il admire, elle admire. And admirer is the imperative of admirer. So, j'admire avec moi. Let's admire this beautiful painting. So, joli tableau, it is masculin, singulier, and it is not starting with A, E, I, O, U or H. So, it is admirez avec moi ce joli tableau. Voici, je crois que nous sommes perdus. Perhaps a bit difficult for you at this stage. So, let me first explain what is fois, F-O-E-S, fois. So, in English, it is called as time, like the time on your watch, the time on the clock, and 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, it's all time. But in French, time has different words for different usage. Fois means, une fois means once or 1 time, deux fois means 2 times, trois fois means 3 times. So, this time I think we are lost, perdu. Perdu means lost. We have lost our way. So, this time I think we are lost. So, for that this time it will be, it's une fois. So, fois is feminine. So, in front of feminine singular number, what do you put? Ce, cette or set avec deux T-E, C-E, deux T-E. So, it is a feminine word. So, set, C-E, T-T-E, cette fois-ci, this time, je crois que nous sommes perdus. So, now you want to say you are climbing up the stairs. Stairs is l'escalier. We have learned l'escalier. Que sont les objets qu'on se tirait les objets sur l'escalier? What are these objects on the staircase? Quels sont les objets is generally saying what are the objects, but when you are pointing out quels sont these objets sur l'escalier, which one do you use? So, this is plural, it is very easy, it is CES. Quels sont ces objets sur l'escalier? Quels sont ces objets sur l'escalier? Because objet is plural, and for plural, adjective demonstrative, in spite and despite its gender, it is CES, c'est. Été, été, nous allons quelques jours à Paris. So, été. So, if you know the seasons in French, l'été is summer, printemps is spring, l'hiver is winter, and automne is autumn. So, you want to say this summer we are going to Paris for a few days. So, how do you say this summer? And été is masculine, but it starts with an E. So, it is cet été, C-O-T, C-E-T, cet été, nous allons quelques jours à Paris. Now, we come to the seasons. The word season, unisaison, unisaison means a season. In this season, the days are long, like you know, in summer, in certain countries, days are long. So, in this season, the days are long. So, la saison, saison is feminine. So, how do you say in this season? En cette saison. C-E-2-T-E. En cette saison, les jours sont longs. Another example, je crois que jeune enfant va à l'école. So you know, je crois means I think que, it's pronoun relative, I think that this jeune enfant, jeune is young, so this young child va à l'école. So how do you say jeune enfant? So je crois que ce jeune enfant, because jeune enfant is masculine, un enfant, ce jeune enfant. But if there was no jeune, it would have become je crois que cet enfant, because it would then start with E. So, je crois que ce jeune enfant va à l'école. Now, another example. Comment s'appelle that man? So, what's the name of that man whom you were talking to? Comment s'appelle-homme dont vous m'avez parlé? You have talked about, sorry. So, comment s'appelle-homme dont vous m'avez parlé? What's the name of the person that you have talked to me? So, that man will be what? As we have seen, homme is a noun. Homme starts with ash, but ash is muet, means H is mute. So, in case of A, E, I, O, U or H mute, we put C-E-T, set. So, comment s'appelle cet homme dont vous m'avez parlé? Comment s'appelle cet homme dont vous m'avez parlé? Now, we are coming to another example where there might be 2-3 new words for you, but very useful word in French. Brouillard. Brouillard means fog. Dense is dense. Gêne. Gêner means to disturb. Gêne. Gêne. Considérablement means considerably. La circulation means the traffic. You know, the fog kind of creates difficulty for the traffic for its smooth movement. So, here the thing that we want to say is this dense fog disturbs the traffic considerably. So, this dense fog. So, brouillard is le brouillard. So, you know it's a masculine word. So, ce brouillard dense gêne considérablement la circulation. So, in this example, we have learned a few new words. Brouillard, brouillard is fog, dense is dense, thin is like something which is light, but dense means dense. So, brouillard dense, gêne, gêner is the verb. Gêner is like ne me gêne pas, means don't disturb me. Ce brouillard dense gêne considérablement, means considerably, la circulation. La circulation is the word for the traffic movement. So, ce brouillard dense gêne considérablement la circulation. Il faut jeter ces fleurs, elles sont fanées. Fanées means withered, means dried up. And fleur is feminine. So, even if it is feminine, it's in plural. So, une fleur, des fleurs, here the fleur is in plural. Il faut jeter these flowers, these withered flowers should be thrown, these. So, these is the word in English, and how do we translate it into French? Here in this case, il faut jeter. So, as you know, adjective demonstrative for plural is very easy. In spite its gender, it is always C-E-S, C. So, il faut jeter ces fleurs, elles sont fanées. elles sont fanées, means withered or dried up. So, with this, we will go back to the title of this lesson. Ces jours means these days. Ces jours, on fait le cours du français. These days, we are learning French. Ces jours, il fait très chaud. These days, it's very hot. Ces jours, il fait très froid. Ces jours, il fait très froid. Means these days, it's very cold. So, now, while talking in French, when you have to say this and that, then you know what to say. So, now for example, I would say, ce matin, je suis allé à l'école. This morning, I went to the school. Cette nuit, je suis allé. Cette nuit, je vais aller au marché. Tonight or this night, I will go to the market. So, you see that in English and in French, even if there are many commonalities, there are also many differences. So, before we go to the conclusive stage of les adjectifs démonstratifs, I would like to just remind you the rules once again. Ce is for any noun that is masculine and singular number, but which does not start with A, E, I, O, U or mute H. For example, ce livre. But if a masculine word starts with vowels or H is mute, like un arbre becomes cet arbre, C-E-T, C-E-T, cet arbre. Homme starts with H, H-O-M-M-O, homme. So, if you want to say this man, in that case it becomes C-E-T-H-O-M-M-E, cet homme. For feminine, in spite and despite its spelling, it is always set, C-E-T-T-E, set, C-E-T-T-E, cette école, C-E-T-T-E, école, cette fille, C-E-T-T-E, fille, F-I-L-L-E-S, F-E-L-L-E, fille, cette fille. For plural, for any gender, for plural, it is C-E-S, C-E-S like ces jours. With this, now I am going to request you to do something at home or wherever you stay. Make a list of everything around you and first try to put les adjectifs possessifs like mon livre, mon stylo, ma montre, ma chemise, and similarly also try to use les adjectifs démonstratifs or demonstrative adjectives like ce livre, ce stylo, cette chemise, something that will be very useful. So, now onwards, whenever you refer to an object in French, try to use les adjectifs démonstratifs and les adjectifs possessifs according to its actual usage and make your French perfect. With this, we conclude this lesson. Bon courage, bonne continuation, à la prochaine et au revoir.